The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Hey, boy, good.
Hey, you.
Look at the eyes.
Oh, here he is.
Look at the eyes of Mitch when he walks in here
Where have you been?
and he sees that.
Where have you been, son?
Where have you been?
I was going to say, everything was all fine. Everything was all good to go.
No, but we were.
But you wanted to do.
No, you got to get out of here.
We got the potty.
It's for you, buddy.
It is for you.
Potty roll. We came back
apologise.
because
I was lying in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, I only left because I thought you guys were out. So, you understand. There's just
We came back.
communication.
We're going to give this to you as a present. You're going to come in.
This is
We're
a
going to go,
gift.
Mitch, potty is in the can.
Yeah.
It's in the can.
Well, obviously, when we were live on air last week, and I did arrive back 20 seconds after I should have, and we had some dead air. So I walked back in and saw Lockie standing behind the desk, and that's never a good sign.
No, you just seen his eyes. Did you see him?
Scared. Don't look at me like that. You understand, Lockie. Like that one time, yeah, you get it.
Lockie thought that was his big call up then. It was like, listen, Mitch is blowing the larynx. We need you to come in and...
He was in the toilet. Louis' larynx in there.
What were you doing?
That's a heavy.
And how's Jules doing, by the way? Julian?
Hey, now you did a good job last night on the
they get
halftime entertainment, but I, for the life of me, I cannot make sense of whatever that halftime competition was between those two people.
Chemist Warehouse, maybe?
It was like you,
I didn't see that. I was getting a drink.
you were explaining the rules. It was like you got to jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton, get the ball, put the ball here, kick a goal.
And you know
Obviously,
what?
that
I
was-
thought halfway through explaining it, which we had to do in rehearsals, and mind you, I got my sheet and I'm reading through and I'm looking at the sheet, the description of what's going to happen, and I'm looking out at the buckets, the footies, everything that was laid out. I'm like, none of that matches what's written in here where it should be.
Really?
And then I got told, hey, it's actually something completely different again. So I just sort of had to wing it. We did it 2 or 3 times just to get the timing right. Yeah, okay, it's going to be great. And then halfway through doing it live in front of 50,000 people, I'm like, I am just gibbering here. I don't even know if I'm saying the right thing.
Which is
These guys
fine,
already
by
know the
way.
rules. Yeah.
No one cares.
And then,
Nobody,
no, they don't.
no. And you kind of said that.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, it doesn't matter if you do the right thing or not. And then immediately they didn't do the right thing. And then what did I do? I'm like, no, doesn't even matter. Just move on. And the secret sauce of that is that there was a bloke and then a young kid. The bloke was Queensland, the kid was New South Wales. They got there, said, what are your names? They gave me their names. And then the older bloke leans over and goes, father and son. And I said, so no matter what, you're going home a winner. Yeah. And it was with KFC.
What'd they win?
The winner was $1,000 of
Free
KFC.
Dingers from
Three dingers
Chemist
for a year.
Warehouse.
Maybe that was that. It was $1,500 between them of KFC. And so
KFC.
father and son have walked away with
can you imagine?
$1,500 worth of chook.
How good's that?
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. How good is it until you've spent the first 900 and you've still got 600 to go?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, my God.
And some cheeky behind-the-scenes stuff too. Is that obviously it's KFC. They do a lot of work with the NRL and Magic Round and State of Origin.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, one of the staffers comes in, 20 minutes after gates have opened, and apparently there's a little bit of viral marketing outside that McDonald's were handing out try signs. So the little cardboard,
I
stick
did
your fingers
see
through,
them,
hold
actually.
up, try with a big M underneath it on the
Yeah.
back, and it's like, well, what do you do?
Yeah, Archie got one of them.
Yeah, exactly. What are the kids not going to get a try sign that's maroon?
I think at Broncos games, there's a bit of a guerrilla marketing from our friends. It's either I think it's honeybees.
Oh yeah.
Like you see kids on the try thing, and there's a honeybees logo on it. It's awesome. More of that, I think.
Here,
You
hold
got to
this.
get them young.
Yeah.
You got to get
Give
them
this to
young.
Dad on the way home,
You do
all
have
right?
to get them young.
Does it come with like a discount or something on it? Like a little rip-off voucher or something? Except when you rip the voucher out, it's the silhouette of a dancing woman on a pole. So the kid doesn't know what he's holding up. Oh, it'd be magic.
Oh dear.
So that was your first Origin experience.
First,
Is
yeah.
that the biggest crowd you've ever performed in front of?
Probably. Like, I've done Magic Round. That's always a sellout, but it's, it's
52,
busy,
that
and then
was-
some people arrive late, other people come early
Yeah.
for different games, and so
it's-
across the day there's 52,000, but at any given moment there's not, so...
Because the lineups to get into things, it's like a different energy.
Yeah.
Origin, we had to go instead of, for instance, going to aisle 340. Like it was just jam packed, and no one was moving, and the game was about to start. So we went 3:39, walk down just near the player race there where you usually sit, and then literally have to cross through like 30 people to get to our seat.
Yeah.
But it was like, for some reason, it was just jammed everywhere.
And I think everyone seemed to have the same idea. Like Sarah texted me in the afternoon, what time should we get there? I said, 7:30, all the pre-game stuff from 7:30 is pretty great. That's where the big good montages come out, the music, the light show, all that. And so she was leaving home 5:45, where we live, the bus and all that. And I thought, that'll be good timing. And
Did she
said,
bus it in?
Yeah, they got the first bus. She said it was half full. And I thought, well, that's weird. But I'm like, well, it was a packed stadium. I reckon everyone just must have wanted to get there early.
Yeah, right.
People were flooding in. There was an under-15s game on early, and there was a good couple of thousand in watching that. And then once they were wrapped up, there would have been at least half full, the stadium, and there was still an hour and a bit before kickoff. So, they were hungry for it. I hate
more people drinking as well in bars than getting their seats last minute.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people
everyone's
came
trying
in
their
late.
seats at once at that last minute as well.
Because I reckon I got in there about 7:30, and I was like, God, there's so many spare seats. And then all of a sudden it just, people just know how to do it.
Yeah, but it's not that clever because you get stuck. Like it was, like we came in that northern concourse and it was just jam-packed.
Oh, really?
Right. Get that right corridor. There's a little riptide we could take us through. Literally, people were trying to do that. It was hectic.
You know what I did? And of course, I left with 6 minutes to go.
I got told. My kids told me. They said, Dad,
Yeah.
did you know that Ash left before full time?
I didn't do that.
I said, no, he does that, mate.
It's a walk of shame. It is. But I'm like...
It's a tough one. I get it.
My mind just switches there where I just go, look, whatever the score was, 20-6, I was just like, no, it's not happening. I know it's not happening, and I'm going to bail. And I'm walking out, and of course someone yells,
Where's your Queensland spirit now?
Yeah,
I just put my head down and pretended.
It's Luke.
Yes. I put my head down and just pretended I couldn't hear, but I heard.
Yeah.
And it hurt a little
heard
bit.
it.
What do you do? I just need to make a clean escape. I get angry. I took out my some of my frustration on the New South Wales runner, the water guy or whoever. Did you see that he kicked the ball away at one stage?
I saw him getting talking to by an NRL official. He got brought off and the bloke was giving it to him. Yeah.
Well, that was right in front of us.
Yeah.
Like a scrum packed. Queensland had to feed the scrum. We're only 10 metres out from the New South Wales try line. And the trainer runs over to the ball and kicks the ball over the dead ball line. I was just like, nah.
Should penalise the team.
I reckon he should not be able to run the water again. I genuinely do. Like
Suspend him for a game.
He hasn't earned the right to get involved in the game.
Or if they do get involved, the team gets penalised. They go, you want to be a part of this, mate? You're a part of it, right?
I wouldn't have a problem with that. He just needs
Unless Elfie did it, then we'd have a problem with it.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Good point. It's just sour grapes, I know.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.